Good morning, Big Brother fans. It's me, Mike, and it is Monday, August 22nd, and it is I usually go this way, and we're about to be run over by people. It's me, Mike, and I'm walking with my friend John because I recorded my car cast this morning and posted it, and then people started messaging me saying it didn't take, and so I am re-recording it while we walk to lunch. I will try to make a more abbreviated version, which is always a challenge for me. So for the benefit of those of you that haven't watched last night's show, first of all, you should have, just because it's probably one of the better ones this season, because they didn't have time for a lot of fluff. They had to get right to the meat of it, since we have two sets of houses doing things. The houses, of course, were split up. We saw the pick last night where Michael picked Taylor, Brittany, Monty, and Jasmine. Jasmine is his target. Jasmine thinks Monty is the target. And then outside, Terrence picked Kyle, Alyssa, Joseph, and Turner. And in theory, Terrence's target is Joseph. But he was kind of wishy-washy on that. But word is that Michael told him to target Joseph. We're not 100% sure on that. That's what Joseph said. I'm just not sure. And with the leftover lines, it's hard telling. They still intended for Alyssa to be the target and hopefully get Alyssa out. But we knew most of that stuff. We didn't know who was selected when I talked to you guys on Friday, and I haven't done a card cast since then. Let me think here. So on Friday, and this was shown on last night's show, Kyle pulled Terrence aside in an act of desperation. He first told Alyssa about the leftover alliance and revealed all of that. So he revealed he's been lying to her all this time. And then he went to Terrence and did the same thing in a way to try to gain Terrence's trust and to save Alyssa and to get Turner and Joseph targeted, which is in turn what Terrence did. He did nominate Joseph and Turner, telling people that there's stuff going on that he just feels he doesn't know about it, but he suspects things. But of course, Terrence now knows about this alliance that he hasn't been in the loop on, and so that's really what he was dropping hints about. But he never told Joseph or Turner about it. He kept poking at them, trying to get them to say something, and they wouldn't say anything. And some people think that Joseph knows that Kyle has revealed something about alliances, but he also never accused Kyle directly of it, just kind of dropped hints, which Kyle never responded to. So that's all the stuff that went on Friday that really upset a lot of people, which led to some of the stuff that we'll talk about in a second. Then Friday night, they actually did the Power Veto competition for the inside people. And they did the show, or the stay or fold card thing, it sounds like, probably in the, quote, basement of the Big Brother house. And apparently Tiffany from Big Brother 23 came in to host it. So that was a bit of a surprise and unexpected. But of course, they get the VIP treatment since they're the Brochella people on the inside. You know, the fancy festival versus the wreck of a festival that really never was. Dire Fest, aka Fire Fest. So that happened. Brittany won it, which kind of sews up the week for that house. Brittany won the Power Veto. She's not going to use it. Jasmine's going to get evicted. Okay, let's hurry on and get rid of that house. Now let's talk about the backyard. Oh, but wait. The backyard, they do the Power Veto competition in the morning. It's a slightly different competition, something about stacking blocks or something. Terrence wins it. That's doom for Turner and Joseph, unless something major happens. Terrence is probably not going to use it. Joseph's probably going to get voted out. But then the icing on the cake was about 8 o'clock. I think it was about 8 o'clock Big Brother time on Saturday. Apparently, some wiseacre decided to yell over the wall, or try to yell over the wall. They locked down the feeds, and we haven't seen the backyard since. I did get confirmation from a source that it was a wall yeller, and that is why they shut off the feeds. They shut off all the feeds for everybody for 12 hours. And then the next day, they brought back the inside feeds, but we really don't care what's going on inside the house. But the outside feeds, there was a very brief blip about 11 o'clock Big Brother time last night of the outside. I mean, like a millisecond, it sounds like. I saw the image. But other than that, nothing on the outside. And then at about 4 this morning, the feeds were shut off again completely. There's another rumor that there was another wall yeller. Don't have that confirmation yet. I am actually trying to check on that. I'm going to pause this right now for a second, and I'll pick it back up in a moment. All right. As John just pointed out, I don't need to say I'm going to pause, except for now it's going to be quite disconnected because I don't know exactly where I was when I left off, so we'll try to pick it up. I was talking about the feeds being down, possibly from 5 this morning or from 4 this morning on at another wall yeller. I'm checking. I don't know if I'll get any information. I did get official information, which I tweeted about over the weekend, when the feeds were down, why they were down. One of my sources did let me know all that. And so I shared all that, as most of you know, on Twitter, what was going on. So are the feeds going to be back? I don't know. Are they going to be back the rest of the week? I don't know. In the backyard, they were playing music in the backyard to kind of, I think, thwart potential future wall yellers, but they weren't going the rest of the time, and so they weren't going 24/7, and so it maybe when they were stopped, this yelling happened. I don't know. I'll find out. Other stuff though, if Joseph doesn't manage to save himself, he's probably going on Thursday. John asked me while we were stopped for a second there about the status of the alliances overall, and the Leftover Alliance, like I said, they've been doing some weaving and dancing. There's 4 of them in the house. And remember, Michael and Brittany were both looking to work with Taylor. And I'm not sure if that's solidifying or not. I also saw somewhere where Monty may have talked to Brittany about trying to get rid of Michael, which, if that's true, that's like wacky. I don't think Brittany has any interest in that. But as far as the inside 4 seem to me like they're going to be a lot tighter than they will be with Turner and Kyle, if that's who comes back in the house. It's all going to be interesting, and really the major stuff is what happened with the power veto, and it looks like as of right now, Joseph and Jasmine will probably be getting voted out. I'll talk to you guys more about it tomorrow. If I get more information about this second wall yeller possibility, I'll do maybe a follow-up. We'll see. Just not sure yet. But that's what's up. Thanks for checking it out. Happy Monday. This is the worst week of the year for me as far as being busy. So hopefully things won't be quite this crazy tomorrow. We'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.